Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. Hope everyone is having a beautiful Friday. Hope everyone had a wonderful week as well. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and comment. So, for today's video, you see what we're doing. Carrying on with Irked content, and we're doing the 2020 throwback. So this is past December. We're not going to be doing Vlogmas again. I do know, however, she's in the same outfit from the last video. Just a coincidence, I think, maybe. She might have filmed it on the same day, who knows. But yeah, that is the plan, y'all. Again, like, I wasn't a reactor by this point, so haven't reacted to it, I don't believe, but let's see where it takes us. Thank you so much, as always, you guys, and with that, let's dive right on into this. Shall we?
Hey guys.
Hamburg.
So is the next day, January 1st, 2020. I love the sound of 2020. Just flows off your tongue very nicely. So this video is just going to be me talking. I'm going to be talking about some goals I have this year, some resolutions. Just getting it all out there. So
now listen, knowing what's to come in 2020 with the panorama and her diagnosis, let's see how these resolutions pan out.
First, I want to say not only is it a new year, it's a new decade, and I think about the last decade and...
Eesh. Depressing, huh?
It was very up and down. I found love, I lost love, I had deaths in the family, lost a ton of weight, gained a ton of weight, lived in quite a few different states.
What deaths in the family is she talking about? Because she really doesn't talk about any that affect her other than her grandmother. Right? But even she said she didn't really know her grandma. I don't know.
It's just been a lot. If I was to even sit down and try to even come up with a list of things that happened in the last 10 years, I couldn't.
You were very inappropriate with a 15-year-old girl. You also dated a 15-year-old when you were in your adult years, so yeah, you did do a lot in those 10 years. You were also physically abusive to your partners. Oh, Ambi.
Because it's just so many ups and downs that it's like...
Mostly downs.
I'm scared.
Down except that number on the scale. Am I right, you guys? Sorry.
For what this next decade is going to bring me, because obviously every decade, every year is going to give people, you know, highs and lows.
Well, no shit. Do you think... What decade do you think has been treating Amber better? The last one or this one? Really?
And I get very scared for the lows. So I'm just gonna get into resolutions because I have a few. So the first one is think more about college. I'm sure a lot of you know I used to major in criminal justice.
Sorry, I laugh every time.
And I didn't get to finish. I went for about a year and a half and I ended up having to move across
I don't think it was for that long.
the country while I was in college. Once I moved, I realized that criminal justice was no longer for me, so I never actually went back to college. I firmly believe...
Okay. No, she found a easy path. The only reason she went was because Casey's mom said, either you get a job or you go to school.
College is not for everyone. You don't need college to be successful in life.
That is very true. However, Amber, if you didn't have an education, which you don't, what would your fallback be? Right? Like, what would you fall back on if you couldn't do YouTube? Because you have nothing. No work experience in anything. No education. So, And yeah, sure, she went to high school, but we saw how much she really retained there.
Go to college, that's great. Do what you think is right for you. I always told myself that I would never go back to college, but there are things that I'm very interested in.
She ain't gonna do that.
And that I have always been interested in. So this honestly makes me want.
Fun fact, you don't have to go to college to start learning about these things. You don't. Ugh.
To step out of my comfort zone and go back to college. So this is something that I want to look
It'll never happen.
more into. I know exactly what I want to major in. It's something I've always loved, and I just want to know more about it. So
I think she's talking about psychology because I think we've seen no shade. I think we've seen a bit of a reoccurring character type in psychology departments. um, I could see it. Plus, she would just 1,000% use it as manipulation.
something I really want to dive into. So that is on my 2020 bucket list. So I want to journal.
All right. 2020 bucket list? Well, the bucket list part came true.
Daily. I want to read more. I want to write more, whether it be the story I'm working on, poems, just.
Oh, what was this story? Now, allegedly, it's not Scotty, right? Oh, wait, no. She did claim that she started editing and working on it again during this point, so maybe. Why did Snowflake delete the Scotty videos? I saw someone comment that. Oh.
My feelings. I really, really, really want to write more poems. I love poetry, huge passion of mine. And I love just freestyle poetry where you just get your feelings out. And then what I do is I do it in the little note section of my iPhone. And then I forget that I did it and I find it a month later and I'm like, dang, that's good, boo boo. So,
bruh, I highly doubt that.
yeah, I really, really love writing. So this one's kind of silly.
You notice how there's no peer review in anything Amber does? The only peer review she gets truly is through YouTube. And she doesn't like that.
Maybe not. But I just want to pick up after myself more. I have a bad habit of perfect example. Here's a water bottle. I'll finish drinking it and I'll just set it on the table and without even thinking, it'll be there for a full day. I'll wake
Beck, sounds like you're not keeping up your job. No.
the next day and be like, oh, I left your water bottle on the table. It's just simple things like that.
Well, truth be told, that would help you a lot with your mobility if you just started to get up for the little things too.
Add up. So I want to try to not do that anymore and just pick up after myself a little bit more. I feel like it's very important that I learn to say
important?
no. I let people walk all over me. When people ask me for something, doesn't matter really what it is, I always feel obligated to say yes.
Is it because you're a terrible person and your terrible actions make you feel obligated in order to get people back? Is that why? Because that's completely different than what you're talking about, Amber.
Not always a bad thing. I'm a very giving person, but it becomes a bad thing when I don't know how to say no. Where I just give.
Oh, brother, you don't know how to say no to yourself. That's it.
Give. I just feel like there needs to be some sort of balance because I'm almost losing myself in the process of just consistently always being a yes man. I just feel like I need to calm down.
I think obviously she's talking about Destiny here, right? Yeah? How much you want to bet Destiny didn't show up to anything?
I need to learn when to say no versus when to say yes. So I know I
say no to food. Sorry, that was a cheap one.
All the time that I want to dye my hair, cut my hair, whatever it may be. But I promise you, the year 2020, I will be cutting my hair.
Beck did it.
I will be dyeing it. Hands down.
She didn't do that.
It is going to happen because I just wear my hair like this all the time. I'll wash it, put it up. I won't brush it for a few days. I don't take care of my hair like I used to. And I almost don't know if I like my hair anymore, which is really sad because I used to love having long hair. My hair is past my butt, super long. It's fried. I don't like that I've bleached the ends. This was a while ago.
You also don't take care of it at all. At all. Beck is the only reason I think you didn't have to just shave your head, Amber.
I'm very sad that I've reached a point where I just feel like cutting a lot of it off is probably the way to go at this point. When that happens,
how much you want to bet it was so badly matted?
I'm gonna vlog it. When it happens, I will cry because I've had long hair for so long. It's almost like a comfort.
I don't know as though she did though, right? I don't know.
And it's just gonna be a really big change when it does happen. And when it does happen, I want it to be a time where I feel like I deserve it because it will be a big change and I want
What? You always deserve to take care of yourself. Fuck's that guy mean?
to be able to enjoy it and not just have it be like a chore, like, oh my God, I gotta cut my hair. I want it to be more so like, I did this. I want to reward myself with brand new hair. So, regarding my weight,
Weird take on that. It's always just I want to do this, but now's never the right time. It'll never be the right time. Okay? So just do it. Just do the damn thing.
as you guys know, my highest weight is 572.4. I have a goal weight that I want to be by the end of this year. I want to lose in total, which is part of what I've already lost. I want to be down in total 127.4 pounds, which will
Lottie knows that didn't happen.
put me at 445. So I've already lost some of that 127.4, which I can't wait to, share that with you guys, obviously. So yeah, I really want to reach 445 in this year. I'm nervous because whenever I put out something like that, I tend to not succeed. But instead of this year putting out my goals and then like just hoping they just happen, I like some magical fairy just like drops down and sprinkles some like dust on me. I actually need to work on succeeding in these goals. And
Eye roll. You know that's not going to happen.
I'm the only one that can do it. And I want to share that journey with you guys. I want to walk 1,000,000 steps this year. I know when I say that out loud, I'm like, is that even possible? I'm like so confused.
I think even with all the hospital doctor visits she did, it still didn't add up to that.
But when you guys divide it by 365, it's less than like 3,000 steps a day, which I know some days I'll probably do less than 3,000. I know some days I'll do more. I feel like I could possibly even go over 1,000,000.
More than 3,000 steps in a day for Amber, who can't even walk through a store. Okay.
Actually, I feel like I know I can, but I just thought it was a cute little goal. 1,000,000 is such like a big, broad number, and it'll
Speaking of broad, sorry.
help me move more, and it'll just be exciting to see that number like rack up every day. So obviously,
Oh, we're going to see those numbers rack up, that's for sure.
I'm not wearing my Apple Watch today, January 1st, which today was would have been day one, but I forgot to charge it because as you guys know, I haven't really been wearing it, but it's on the charger now, so I'm definitely gonna wear it tomorrow. And I can't wait to take my step one of the 1,000,000. That sounds crazy, I know, but I just think it'll be fun to try. So I want to get a therapist. As you guys know, I used
eye roll.
See someone. They were actually just a counselor. I want to take, a step up, and I want to see a therapist really bad because I feel like there are a lot of like hidden demons and a lot of things that I need to just talk to someone about. Someone who will not be biased. Someone that will tell me how it is. I just need to sit down and I just need to cry. Like even just talking about it right now, I'm like getting emotional because I really do need to see someone. I feel like it'll help me.
Can I be honest? I don't think every single freaking therapy session out there needs to be a cry sesh. But Amber, any single time we hear her talk about therapy, it's always in context of how much she cried, as if that is a marker that something's actually changing.
On my day-to-day life, I feel like it'll help me with relationships in my life. I feel like it'll help me with, my weight loss and just so many different things. So
like 1,000%. Some days, some conversations, yeah, it's going to get emotional. But every single one, come on now.
Kind of goes in with like my weight loss, which I should have mentioned this already, but I want to write down everything I eat. I know there's going to be days where I accidentally forget or, I just skip. I'm feeling too lazy to write it down. But majority of the time I want to write it down because what I've noticed is that sometimes I'll forget like what I eat throughout the day. And by writing it down, I could go back and be like, oh, I already ate quite a bit today versus.
She always says that though, and it never stays like put. She never stays with it.
If I didn't do that, I wouldn't remember how much I ate earlier and then I'll overeat. It's just a lot easier for me. So being mindful of what I'm eating and writing it down actually helps a lot. I also want to create a weight loss Instagram and make it public. So I used to actually have one.
Oh my God. Is this Curvy Calories?
At Curvy Calories, but I no longer want to use that one.
Pineapple pinup.
Brady's on the table again. I saw her tail do a little jig. I used to have a weight loss Instagram, Curvy Calories, but I kind of want to leave that behind because I did have quite a few people following me on there, like over 10,000. And it's like, I think it's like 2 years old. And it's just like, I suck. I flopped on that. So I want to create a new one.
Why? That doesn't make sense to me.
And when I'm done creating it, when I have my first post up and when I'm ready to reveal my weight, I will definitely make it public. So I'll definitely let you guys know when I do that. I want to save money. Doesn't everyone? I feel like I did really good in 2019. That sounds so weird to say. I feel like it's too bad.
Where'd it all go then, Amby? Where'd it all go? Well, she's got a shit ton of medical bills coming up.
It still feels like 2019, so that was like so weird, but I feel like I did
Sorry, it's just dumb. It's the day after. She's like, oh my god, it's so weird. It still feels like 2019, bitch.
Really good with saving in 2019. I am very proud of how much money I saved. Like, it's
Oh, well, you're gonna need it.
almost like I feel like I'm in a different dimension. I'm very grateful for YouTube. Taxes is coming up.
Yeah, yeah. This was her biggest pay year, I think, truly. So, yeah.
My bank account is gonna look dry. No, I'm just kidding. Taxes
No, it probably will.
freak me out. Oh my god. But once taxes are over with, I feel so just like relieved. I'm like, okay, we're starting the year over. We got this. But yeah, I just want to have another year of saving a ton of money because what I like to do when I get paid, automatically I save 40% for taxes. Bam. Majority of the time, taxes is about 31%. I'm gonna be honest. When you do YouTube, they take about 31%. But I like to be safer than sorry, honey, because I am not wanting to go up in there and being like, I don't have the money. Like that's just really embarrassing. So that's
What's she talking about? YouTube taking taxes? They don't take nothing. Huh?
40% of my money just saved. And then I want to say about another 30% I just save automatically. It's just saved. I don't use it. I have no reason to use it. So then that leaves me with 30% for like bills. And I just buy random stuff. It really doesn't matter. But I mean, it honestly depends on the month. Sometimes I'll barely use any money and everything I got paid just automatically is saved. Anyways, that's just like,
Mind you, this is easy for her to say right now because she was getting, I'd estimate, probably well over $10,000 a month. So, easy to do when you're being paid a shit ton.
enough talking about money. Whatever. I just want to save money. So I want to love myself more.
If she were on a fixed, like, minimum wage income, I guarantee you she'd be tapping into all her little savings and whatnot.
want to love myself more mentally, physically, emotionally. Okay, physically.
Okay.
What I mean is,
I know what you meant.
like, I want to take care of my hair more. You know, I want to do my nails more. Just things like that. I just feel like I don't like love myself enough to do those things, and I want to start doing those things, and I want to treat myself better. And I know
Okay, that was honest. That was open.
you can't just wake up one day and be like, I love myself. I'm just gonna like treat myself like gold. It's just like not realistic, and you have to like truly work on
Realistic.
that. And I feel like that's also gonna like tie in together with like the whole therapist thing. Like thoroughly, I feel like when you love yourself, people can tell because you take.
I hated that. I hated that back in the day. Thoroughly. I thoroughly believe that. Stupid.
Care of yourself better, and not only do you take care of yourself better, but you also take care of the people around you better, and you kind of
Interesting. So are you admitting that you don't take care of the people around you?
radiate a happiness and a glow that other people don't have. And as sad as it is, I don't love myself like I should, or I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't be in the health that I am now. So
T. Ambi, I know you're watching. How you feel about this now?
I feel like by trying to love myself more and accept myself now will make me want to better myself. Does that make sense? So the last one is I want to film what I want for my YouTube.
You know what? I don't want to validate this, but I'm just saying I would definitely have to talk myself down from being like, look at what happens when I genuinely try to better myself, get fucking diagnosed with cancer. I would just be like, I'm fucking done.
I want to upload it. I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid of judgment. I don't want to be like, oh, what if people don't like this video?
Well, we just don't like it because it's you. So, hey, I think that helps a little bit. We're not disliking the video per se. We dislike you, Amber.
really want to be me. I feel like there are times where I see certain vlog styles like Alicia Marie or Pink Sparkles. When they vlog, they're good. Like they do so much editing, very quick and like snappy. Like what would you call it? Like snappy frames. Like it's very just like constant on the go, which I love. And it's like I've tried to do that in the past just because I like their style of vlogging, but I have to like realize I don't think that's my style at all. As much as I love it and I would love to like be like that, it's just like I'm not. So I want to learn my own style of videos and
No, she just wants to do the laziest thing possible.
I just want to film what I want. And I don't want to be like, oh, I'm ashamed because I'm this type of YouTuber. Y'all, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTubers on this platform, and we're all different. We all film different types of stuff. We all film on different.
It's almost like you're all individual people, not YouTubers. Is it like a canon thing? That after so many years of this being your main source of income, you just like lose touch with humanity? I fucking pray not. What the hell? So many people exhibit this like really harsh divide between real life and YouTube.
Things, phones, cameras. Some of us use tripods, some of us use lighting. Like, it doesn't even matter. Just, I want to feel like I can just do what I want, what is right for my channel, and not try to like be like someone else. I feel like that's going to be very hard.
Well, yeah, since you're a husk of a person. Well, husks are lightweight, so not that.
Because I'm the type of person, like, when I watch someone's vlogging style, like, even Trisha Paytas, she's the total opposite vlogging style of, like, Pink Sparkles. Trisha Paytas is more like, she'll sit down and talk like this. She'll just talk and talk and talk. Sometimes I'll watch that and be like, that's how I want my videos. And it's like, when I see the way certain people vlog, I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, let me try that way. Let me try that editing. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to do what I feel like is right for me and right for my channel. Okay, I feel.
So you are admitting you're just a copycat of everything that you see? Okay. Shallow.
I'm actually rambling. So those are just like some goals, resolutions, like bucket list moments. So the first one I want to name off is my reflection. Won't hurt as much because I stare at myself in the mirror. At least I try not to. And it's just, it hurts to see what I've done to my body. Next reason is collabs.
That's why when she sees herself in one of those full body mirrors out in public, it's so jarring to her. She truly lives in a world of delusion.
Reached out by quite a few YouTubers who want to collab with me. And surprisingly, a lot of them say that they'll come to me, which is super sweet. And I'm gonna be honest, I have came up with so many excuses as to not doing it yet or just like prolonging it. But the truth is, I'm embarrassed because of my weight. Very, very embarrassed. And I know they know that I'm big because they watch my videos, but I feel like seeing me in person, I will feel ashamed and embarrassed. Next reason is I want to be a better girlfriend. I feel like if I'm losing weight and I've reached a goal weight or I'm close to my goal weight, I'll feel better about myself. And I feel like it'll radiate into all the relationships in my life. So,
So she really thinks that if she just loses weight, then all of her issues will go away, all of her emotional things, how controlling and abusive she is. Girl, please.
Better sister, better daughter, better friend. I want to have a lap.
She wasn't even talking to her mom by this point.
Times where my cats or my dog, they try to sit on my lap, which really isn't my lap because my stomach is so big. So I'm looking forward to having a lap. So my next reason is easier to...
Jesus. I mean, we knew that, but like, damn. Damn.
A job, mainly because it's very obvious that people my size get discriminated against when it comes to getting a job. But if there was such thing as discrimination, at my weight now, there's not many jobs that
I mean, if there was a job where you could just sit all day and not have to get up or do anything, then sure, I guess that's the one for you, Amber. But how's it discrimination if you have to be physically able to do something?
And I know YouTube isn't going to be a forever thing, so I want to lose weight so I'm able to get a job in the future. I suffer with really bad anxiety, but I know that it would lessen, not all the way, but if I lost weight, it would lessen because a lot of my anxiety, I feel like, is weight-based.
I think she knows she doesn't want to get a job, so she's just going to ride the YouTube high until, like, she keels out and then doesn't have to worry about it.
To go on more adventures, I want to travel, which I actually have a few things listed on here of exact things I want to do, but I want to be more adventurous and not so scared of doing pretty much everything because of my weight. Next one is I want to beat food addiction. I know that...
This is such an interesting side of Amber when she has these kind of moments of clarity where you can tell, like, she knows how to identify some of her problems and she knows how to maybe, at least aesthetically, go about changing them. But this Amber is such a different Amber than we get even just a little bit later on into the year, but most of the time. Why is it so hard for her to just not stick to one personality?
I'll always be a food addict. I will make mistakes. I'll have slip-ups. But I feel like by losing a ton of weight, that means I have
I feel like you saying I'll always be a food addict is stupid. Sorry. I think that's stupid.
My food addiction and the way that I want to. Another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to be comfortable wearing a bra. It doesn't seem like I can find one that is comfortable and fits me the right way. Obviously, I want to gain energy because I am just always, I don't know if I want to do that. So losing weight will definitely give me more energy. So obviously, being bigger means I spend more money on food. So another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to save money on food. Next reason is I want to dance again. You know, I can sit here, do a little bit of a jig, but it's not the type of dancing that I used to do when I was younger. I was in talent shows. I was in a hip-hop dance group.
Oh, I roll. We already covered it. All right. The fucking dance group where she just couldn't do anything, so she sat off to the side and cried.
On a jazz float. That's a whole other story within itself. I honestly adore dancing.
You were on a jazz float or you were the jazz float? Which one, Amber?
And I can't dance like that anymore because my weight stops me. So I'm also on those weight because I want to take care of a loved one if I have to, whether it be
girl, bye.
My mom, she grows older and she needs someone to help her, or Becky, she has surgery, or just something really bad happens to her and she needs someone to take care of her, and I'm the only one who's there. Even if I'm not the only one who's there, I want to be the one to help her. And at this weight, I don't know if I could. So I know a lot of people think I have diabetes.
I don't know as though she would want you to.
Which I don't, but I want to.
She would go full reverse DD Blanchard. So hard, dude. She would be Munchausen, whatever.
Weight so I can lessen the chance of getting diabetes because it does run in the family, but being bigger and being super morbidly obese is going to cause that to happen quicker. I obviously want to.
Can't tell me she isn't. Can't tell me she isn't. Show those toes. Make sure you got all 10.
Be better because I do have troubles breathing. I have a lot of weight that I'm carrying, holding. My lungs have a lot of fat around them, I'm sure. So that's another reason why I want to lose weight. I want more mental and physical strength. So those are two reasons into one. I love going to the beach, so I want to walk on the beach again. In my humble opinion, walking on sand is rough. I used to go to the beach all the time when I was younger because I lived right near it, and it was even hard to walk on the beach then. Can you imagine being the weight that I am now walking on the beach? Girl, I take 10 steps and just conk out right there. I want to lose weight because
Listen, walking in sand is harder, but damn, girl.
But lessen my chance of infection, whether that be UTI.
How much you want to bet when Destiny brought her to the beach that one morning where it was actually peaceful, like their first day in Florida, and I bet you she got fucking tired.
Because that could be the reason why I have a UTI. We don't know. Bladder infection, what have you. I hear a lot of things about bigger people getting infections and wounds. I personally have never gone through that. Thank God, knock on wood, I don't want it to ever happen.
What do you mean? You get cellulitis all the time. That's an infection. That comes from a skin wound. So, what do you mean?
Or cellulitis, which I have had. So, I just want to be able to lessen my chance of those things. I want softer skin. I know that's so weird because a lot of people think that bigger people have soft skin, which is very true.
I thought you said you have really soft skin.
There are parts of my body that are super, super soft, but my legs are really dry.
Ew. Oh. I mean, you could moisturize, Amber. Wash and moisturize. But does that mean they are cracking, like people have said?
And I noticed that the bigger I got in the past, the drier my legs got. It was a weird little thing, and I just want that to stop. So another reason why I want to lose.
It's because your body isn't draining and everything properly, dude. Your glands and stuff can't work right. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. It's just the harsh reality.
Because I want to focus more on my mental health. I feel like
that would help.
I'm constantly thinking of my physical health and weight loss and that I kind of put my mental health on the back burner, which isn't good because a big portion of the reason why I am the way I am is because of my mental state. So I do have reasons written down of certain pain I get in my body, but just in general, I paid to listen. I want to be able to stand longer because when I stand now, my back starts to hurt. For me, that's the biggest problem is my back hurts. And you guys, I'm a big body on small ankles and feet. I want to see.
And it's all hanging off the front of her, dude. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Cyrus in concert. That is one of the biggest things on my
Lord
bucket list. I adore Miley. I've loved her since I was 14. Don't judge. I'm 29 now. She's growing old. I'm growing old. We're growing together.
Miley's not old. You, though? It seems that. And she wouldn't have even gone to Billy if it wasn't for Emily, so.
I love her, and I would love to see her in concert. I want to lose weight so I can be more confident. I want to hate myself less, and I also want less stress. Being this big is stressful, not only mentally, but also physically. Lymphedema will never go away, but with weight loss, it will shrink in a little bit, and that's what I want. I wish it would go away. I wish losing weight can make it completely vanish, but it's something I'm going to have to live with forever. So, losing weight will make it smaller, and I can't wait. I want to be able to fit in chairs that have arms, because I can't now. My butt is way too big. When and if I ever...
She's kind of confirming a lot of things that people speculated on at this time.
Married, I want to feel beautiful at my wedding. I want to wear my dream wedding dress, and I want it to look
good. Amber getting married?
I know cancer can happen to anyone, but...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Got real fucking fast.
I'm at a very high risk factor due to my weight, so I want to lose weight so I can lessen the chance of it. So when I go...
Not to be an asshole, but you can't lessen it when you already have it. She definitely had it by this point. I think she had it for... If she claims truly that she was bleeding consistently for 2 years straight, I would say at a minimum then she had it for at least a year. Or if the bleeding was a direct correlation with the cancer, then she probably had the cancer even longer before that.
public, there are a lot of children who have no filter, and they do say very rude things about my weight. There's a lot
Period. No, I know what you mean, Queen.
of, oh my god, mommy, how did she get so big? And by losing weight, we will
Sorry. Did someone actually say that? Fuck, dude.
lessen those rude child remarks. I want to lose weight so I can accept compliments better because I feel like when people compliment
Thing is, adults say that to her.
me, they're not like real compliments. I feel like they're just trying to make me feel better.
Okay, you're insecure. Shut up. Well, maybe if you weren't staring at them.
Which I'm probably wrong, but like I said, because I'm bigger, I feel like what would be the reason to compliment me? So that's what
Okay, so then why do you come on every single time saying, guys, they complimented my hair. They said I smell nice. You just sound insecure.
I could accept those things more. I want to boost my immune system. I want the dark circles under my eyes to go away. I feel like I'll always have them because like my sleeping sucks, whatever. And some people just have dark circles under their eyes, but I noticed in the past with my weight gain, it only got worse. So I want those.
Yeah, because Amber, your features are literally sinking into your face. Like,
Go bye bye. I want to break my unhealthy cycle.
bye bye.
And by losing weight, I feel like I am breaking my cycle. So I can't wait to come on here one day and be like, cycle who? I noticed with weight
Oh, girl. Bah. We're still in it.
gain, weight loss, whatever it may have you. Does that even make sense? I get treated differently based on how much I weigh and what I look like. Even when I'm wearing makeup, I get treated better. When my hair's down, I get treated better. You know, it's just little things like that. But the point
Yeah, most of us do. Most of us get treated better when we put in actual effort into how we look, Amber. If I go out in just a hoodie and sweatpants, which most days I do, then I don't expect to be complimented for how I'm looking. Be so for real.
I'm trying to make now is I want to lose weight so I get treated better. That honestly makes this world seem kind of shallow, but that's just kind of how it is.
I hate to validate that, but at this size, yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, we can't, control how those other people act. So, yeah, it does. It lessens it by 1,000,000,000%.
Weight because it'll help my organs. Y'all, I'm looking at my list and I put more energy twice. So
Gosh, even people, I wasn't even at my heaviest when I was getting harassed in New York City about my weight. So, I was like, yeah, you're saying shit now. You should have seen me 2 years ago, motherfucker.
now I gotta think of a new reason. You know what? This one's very vain, and who knows if I'll ever do it. But if I lose weight, that means I can get lip injections because my lips are so
Oh, eye roll.
tiny. I want to lose weight because there will just be so many more
Do it now, Amber. Honestly, fuck it. Do it now. Get the biggest, just most absurd goldfish looking ass lips.
possibilities. That goes with anything. I've always wanted to be a writer, or what if I want
She'd be so much cuntier, honestly, if she just went like camp plastic bimbo. Ugh. Honestly, might love it.
to have a career one day, or what if I do want to collab with other YouTubers, or what if a brand reaches out to me and says, "Hey, you want to travel to New York?" I don't know. That's so stupid. That's never gonna happen. But that's just like examples of like there will be so many more possibilities if I just lost this weight. I don't want to be the
Honestly, couldn't you see her being like an Angeline figure out in LA if she actually got to live out there? Well, if she lost the weight and lived out there, she'd be a 600-pound Angeline selling t-shirts out of the trunk of her car.
really friend anymore. I want to be able to go to a restaurant and actually fit in the booths. I hate going in there and being like, four for a table. Like,
Why? You shouldn't feel ashamed about that. I promise you, people don't think about you like that.
I'm over it. I also want to lose weight because I'm tired of being stared at in public. So by losing weight, I will be stared at less. I will be kind of invisible. So this one makes me really sad, but I want to lose weight because I don't want my fur babies to lose me.
Let me reassure you guys this. In the hospitality service industry, we are most concerned about your comfort. Okay? So we're not thinking about it as like, oh, this girl's too fat to fit in the booth. We're thinking about it as we want to make this girl as comfortable as possible while she is here. Just know that, okay? It's not, well, maybe for some people. I can't speak for everyone, but it's not always judgmental.
I'm getting emotional. Like, one day, I could die before them, and they could wonder, where's mama? Why isn't she coming home? That is freaking heartbreaking, and I don't want...
Well, you don't have to worry about that with Rarity.
Ooh, okay. So another reason why I want to lose weight is because I feel like a lot of my viewers are aggravated with me. So by losing weight, I will lessen the aggravation from you guys.
Nah, I don't know. The thing is, for Amber to lose weight, she would have to do like intensive therapy, like what Tammy Slayton had to do. So Maybe she could become a better, more likable person as she loses the weight. Sure. But if she's just simply losing weight and not actually becoming a better person, then no, we're still going to not like her.
No more scooters in stores. By losing weight, I'll have more clothing
Why'd she stick her tongue out?
options. Better stamina. That is where it's at right there. Even with the weight that I've lost now, I can tell that my stamina is getting so much better. So it's like when I lose 50 more pounds, when I lose 60, 70, like when I'm down 300, that's scary. But my stamina will be
interesting that you say that's scary. Interesting.
Wow. Off the charts. Obviously, I want stronger lungs. I want to be able to go in
stronger lungs
public and not feel ashamed. Point blank, period. Another reason why I want to lose weight is because of
valid.
less fears. I just have so many fears regarding my weight that also I feel like it has a lot to do with my anxiety, which makes my anxiety worse. It's just like this crazy vicious cycle. I want to be able to ride a bike.
Valid too.
And I want to ride a bike so bad. I used to ride bikes when I was younger. I used to rollerblade, but swimming all the time. Like I was a very active child. Biggest thing for me though is riding a bike. I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it so much. And it's just
I bet you she stopped riding her bike after that heel incident. Allegedly. If that's allegedly how it happened.
so freeing, and I can't ride a bike right now. I would love to be smaller than I was in high school. I want to be able to go in gym equipment without it breaking or not working, because that has happened to me before. That actually happened to me a couple years ago, and it was really embarrassing. I want to lose weight.
You broke shit, dog? Damn.
Because I'm tired of my shelf. My butt looks like a shelf, and comments have pointed that out. I see it now. It's
just now?
It's not cute. I want to lose weight because I'm tired of the brain fog. I just feel like there's a certain type of fogginess that super morbidly obese people, why? I just feel like.
Well, food is energy, and there are certain grades of energy. And let's think about the food that Amber tends to put in herself, okay? It's hardly even like lowest of the barrel fuel. So, yeah, girl, you need to be putting like, Ultra 95 in.
A certain type of like brain fog that morbidly obese people have. And I feel like it's something that we're so used to that we forget that there's like a crisper mind that we could have with losing weight. I want to be able to wear shirts again.
So fat brain, it's a real thing.
As you guys know, I wear dresses every single day, and it's because my lymphedema in my stomach has gotten so bad that I just can't wear shirts anymore because I don't want people to see my lymphedema at all. I take pride in the fact that like I try my very hardest to hold my weight well, if that makes sense. And if my lymphedema is just
side eye,
hanging out, having the time of its life, that's not me holding my weight well, in my opinion. So I'm stuck wearing dresses. I try to choose cute ones. Like this one is a new one. I think it's super adorable. But it's like I'm just wearing shirts because there's a lot of shirts out there that I want to be wearing. A very big one is I want to be a success story so bad. I want to be able to cut.
Oh, eye roll. You notice though how she moved that really far down on the list, which I'll say props to you, Mama. I guess you finally figured that out after her audience clocked her on it before. Because every other past one, that was like the first one. I want to be an inspiration to others.
For my butt with a hospital gown. I also want to be able to get
what?
Off the floor if I'm ever on the floor. I want to be less of a joke to people. I feel like I'm such a big joke to YouTubers, to viewers, to
again, I don't know as though that would change.
People just in general. I just like people watching me and they're just like, this girl is a joke. Like what? I want to lose weight because
well,
if there's an option between elevator and stairs, I'm gonna be able to choose stairs without I'm doing I want to lose weight because as you guys know, my knuckles are super freaking dark and weight loss that'll lessen and it'll lessen by a lot. I also want to lose weight because
let me tell you, the stairs thing, major. Was it my senior year? Junior or senior year of college, I had a yoga class. It was one of my classes. It was an hour, like not every morning. I think it was 2 times a week because it was a shorter class. But it was at the top floor in Pratt Institute. It's so old that some of their really, really old buildings don't have elevators. So I had to go up like 8 flights of stairs before a freaking workout, essentially. I would be huffing and fucking puffing. And that's when I was at my like skintiest. So
I'll have more structure to my face. My eyes won't look as small. My lips won't look as small, so maybe I won't need the lip injections. My nose is actually very small, but I feel like it won't look as
actually true. Yeah, you'd be a little more proportionate.
small. I do have very high cheekbones. I get it from my mom, and I want people to see my jaw. I want people to see like my eyes, like big. I have no facial features because my face looks like the freaking moon. So I really don't even know what I look.
Well, you said it.
Like sometimes I think about that. I'm just like, I truly don't know what I look like. Because with hundreds of pounds to lose, like if you guys looked up pictures before and after of people who lost like 200, 300 pounds, even sometimes 100, they look completely different. Completely different. So it's like there's another version of myself that I don't even know. I want to prove people wrong, including myself. I want to.
Okay.
lose weight because I don't want to fear breaking furniture every time I sit on something. I want to live
Oh, I thought you said you never broke anything.
longer. I mean, point blank period. That's almost everyone's freaking reason for wanting to lose weight is you just want to live longer. So when I sleep, I sit up or I'm like,
Well, to be honest, I think there's a tipping point for some people. I would say a decent majority or amount. Amount. I won't even say majority. It's more of I just want to be healthier. I just want to enjoy more. I would say it's a smaller percentage, possibly, that need to lose weight for, actual life expectancy purposes. Your average plus size person is not taking nearly 50% of their life off just by being a little overweight.
kind of laying down, but kind of not. And I'm like propped up on a ton of pillows. I'm tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. I want to lose weight because I want to sleep like a normal person. So I'm very depressed.
I would say, even where I was at, I wasn't even tipping that point yet. My doctor never said anything to me about, like, oh, are you considering losing weight, for your health? All my, like, reports, everything was always healthy, I was just 5'11" and nearly 300 pounds. So, I mean, that's just a big guy.
Individual, but I feel like a big part of it is also because of my weight. I feel like a lot of my mental issues are because of my weight, but my weight is because of my mental issues. So it's a vicious cycle. But I want
Yeah.
to lose weight. So my mental clarity, my depression, whatever it may have you. Why do I keep saying that? I feel like it doesn't even make sense. I just feel like my depression will get better. I want to be.
Don't expect that. Don't expect that, okay? Let me tell you what. It's a whole different, like, ball game. Addressing your mental health when you're larger, and especially if you expect it to get better just by losing weight. Oh, honey, depression doesn't work like that. Oh, chemical imbalance doesn't work like that.
To wear jeans again. I have like 10 pairs of the same pants, and everyone's like, Amberlynn wears the same one pair of pants every day. No, I literally bought these black pants in bulk because I can't wear
No, it's because we see the same hole every day.
anything else. And I'm grateful for these pants because they go with everything I wear. But still, I want to be able to wear jeans again. I want to lose weight because I really want to take a road trip. Like I really do. I think it'd be so fun, like renting an RV or just.
Gotta have friends for that, Ambi. Sorry. Well, she's taking road trips only when she needs something. Just thinking she's going to move somewhere.
Like, going in like a big van, me and my friends. Like it honestly sounds so fun. And I would like to vlog the whole thing. Ugh, I want to do it so bad, but I 100% know that I can't do that this way. I want to lose weight because I want to be taken more seriously. Just like what I said prior to, I just feel like I'm a joke to people. And I also feel like all the time when I share like a story or when I just talk about anything really, people just do not take me seriously. It's like,
well, you don't have much credibility.
Because of my weight, I'm no longer.
No, it's not. Well, when you talk about like dieting and nutrition a little bit, yeah. But you lost a lot of like credibility with a lot of people over the years, girl.
Human to some people, and like I don't have feelings, and I'm honestly tired of it. I want my body to look more human. I literally look like a monster right now, so I want to somehow form like a definition of a human. So losing weight, obviously.
She says we dehumanize her. Fuck.
You're eating less, and you're eating a bit healthier. So I feel like by losing a big chunk of weight, doing those things become easier. So that's another reason.
Well, yes.
I want to lose weight. I want to be able to choose healthier options over unhealthy options easier. I want to lessen my chance of a
holy fuck. How many are there? Jesus.
stroke or heart attack. Becky really wants to take me to Gatlinburg. That's one of like her dreams is to take me there. And I just.
Okay, a lot of these things are like just clarifying what you meant in another one. You already said you want better health. Okay. I want to lessen my chance of a fucking stroke. All right. I didn't know that was specifically on the table right now.
Like her taking me there at this weight right now. What are we gonna do? Like sit in a cabin the whole time? Although that does sound very relaxing. She wants.
Oh, interesting. So that's exactly what your vacations were.
Like show me around Gatlinburg, and
so all the excuses you always came up with were just that, excuses.
Another reason I want to lose weight because if I lose weight, then she can do that. I don't want to be
never did that, by the way. They never did that.
Of floors. I always feel like I'm gonna break a floor. Like if I go to someone's trailer or if like there's a little crick noise in the floorboard, I feel like.
When was the last time you went in a trailer?
about to fall through. I'm tired of fearing doctors because of my weight. So if I lose weight, maybe I won't fear them as much. I want to lose weight because I want to feel the joy and happiness from the weight loss. I feel like I will be so freaking happy and over the moon when I step on the scale one day and I see that I'm down 100 pounds or 200 pounds. I want to feel that joy. So by losing weight, I know that my self-care will get a lot better. So this one is gruesome, but I want to lose weight so my coffin is smaller. I know that the bigger coffins do cost more money, and I don't want to like have that huge burden on the people around me. Like that one like triggers me the most. Like I don't even want to talk about it. I want to lose weight so I don't look as grotesque. There will be a lot less.
Honestly, I think they would just burn her. No.
Fat shaming. I never want to step on the scale and see the first number being a 5, the first number being a 4, the first number being a 3. Seriously, 5 by 4 by 3, I'll feel more proud of myself, but 3 by, and if the number ever starts with a 2, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to be so proud of myself. But can you imagine if it started with a 1? Wow. I want to lose weight because I want to be more comfortable going in bathroom public stalls. So my next reason literally is health, health, health. I'm talking about just health.
Okay. Oh my god. She's just repeating herself now. I don't care.
In general, overall, like
just
there are
wanna
so
get
many
this
health
one
problems you get
done.
from being obese. I just want to lessen every single one. I want to avoid heart disease the best that I can. I want to make myself proud, and I really, really want to inspire others to lose weight because if I can do it, you can do it. I want to be able to shower more comfortably. I really, really, really want to visit my family, and I know that with weight loss, I'll be able to do that. I want to be able to walk around zoos, aquariums, and places like that. I actually want to go physically to New York City and watch the ball drop. I know that's like
Girl, no, you don't. I'm promising you, you don't want to do that. You want to go to New York City, and that's valid, okay? Have a cute time. You don't want to go during the Christmas or holiday months. Bitch! Oh, let me tell you. Hell.
super crazy, but I would love to, like, or be there like around Christmas time, so it's like a whole week. Oh my god, that means I'd be there for my birthday. Like, it would just be so fun. I also want to lose.
That would be cute. That would be cute. Christmas time in New York is like its own type of magical, but ugh. It's so busy.
Because I would love to see the before and after pics. I want to be able to help others and give people advice and the wisdom of how I lost weight and teach them that they can do it too. I won't dread.
Eye roll. She's just repeating herself now. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. What the fuck?
Pictures all the time. So I don't have high blood pressure. There have been a few times where it was like borderline, like
No. Well, she does now. She does now. Is she still taking the blood pressure medicine? I'm sure.
high, but honestly, the last 2 times I've gone to check with the doctors, it's been normal, but I still want to improve it. I won't be as fatigued because, like I said, I ain't got all the energy a normal person has. I want to lose weight because I want less weight on my bones, obviously, because I don't want my bones to like break or whatever can happen. I want to
What? What?
weight because I want to feel younger. I physically feel so old, like 112, and I'm just tired of it. I want to feel my age, if not better. So I highly doubt this is a thing, but I really feel like
Wrap
going
it
to public with my
up.
friends, I feel like they're embarrassed to be hanging out with me because of how I look. And
I think it's because of how you act.
by losing weight, they won't feel that way
How you smell. Yeah, maybe.
anymore. But again, that's just me assuming they feel that way when they probably don't. I used to volunteer all
And then not just Beck, but Destiny also came out and clarified, yeah, we were thinking about it. God damn.
lot in high school, and I want to volunteer again. So every time I'm in an elevator, there's always
Oh? The last time you volunteered wasn't in high school. It was when Destiny was working.
like awkward moments, especially when a stranger comes in. I'm in my head, I'm like, oh my god, they probably think that I'm going to break the elevator. So with weight loss, I feel like there will be
Yeah, I would get nervous.
no more awkwardness in the elevator. I want to lose weight because I'm tired of the backhanded compliments. With weight loss, I won't waddle anymore when I walk. I want to be able to go on a train. I've never been on one. I've only been on one at Disneyland, but that doesn't really count. I'm talking like a real full-fledged train. Losing weight.
Well, Amber, you're not going to like throw it off the track. You can take a train now.
I will gain better posture improvement. So that's important because I feel like with all my weight, I don't have like the greatest posture. I feel like my insomnia would get so much.
No, your back is fucked.
The next one is I want to lose weight because I feel like it'll just make my everyday life to life. Oh my god. I feel like it'll make my day-to-day life just a lot easier. I want to be able to cross my legs. I feel like with lymphedema, maybe I won't ever be able to, but that's definitely something on the list because it's always a possibility. Hey, I want to lose weight for bragging rights.
Damn.
Like, I feel like I would brag a little bit. I'd be like, yeah, I got weight, woo, woo, woo. I mean, I probably would be annoying about it. I want regular periods.
She would be so annoying about it. Please, we heard about the 89 pounds for fucking years.
Because the periods I have now are so irregular, it's like almost scary. Like, I will have a period for 2 months in a row, but then I won't have a period for like a year, and then I'll have a period for a day, but then I won't have it for a day, and I'll start again. It's just like so crazy. I never know when to expect it. Intimacy.
Oh, we're getting the dirty details.
I no longer want to be the fattest person in the room because I'm always the fattest person in the room. I feel like I'm the fattest person in my town. I mean, let's be real. I want to lose weight because I no longer want to use an industrial scale. There's just no reason for it. I literally use a scale that weighs car parts. Like,
So interesting. Intimacy at this point was affected, but it isn't now. Okay, because you're with a feeder.
I will say they're much more accurate than like at home scales, so I am grateful for that. But it's just like it's so embarrassing. I want to be able to walk around amusement parks. I have been on roller coasters before at Disneyland. Will I go on a roller coaster again? I don't know. I'm afraid of heights, and I feel like it's only gotten worse now that I've gotten older. But just like I want to be able to go to amusement parks. I want to swim in Bora Bora.
Should we road trip, guys? Should we road trip to an amusement park over on the second channel? I was thinking like maybe Halloween time, but because I don't really think it would match the vibe over there for any other time of year. But I don't know. Who knows? Listen, guys. We're getting to the 50-minute mark. Light it if you got it.
I know you guys know that that's like my dream vacation, and I would love to be able to do it. Another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to fit comfortably in a plane. I feel like now I have to buy 2 plane tickets, which I've actually had to do that before in the past, and
You didn't pay for that, mind you. You didn't pay for that. You caused a whole bitch fest and then demanded your foster mom or foster sister, whatever, had to pay it for you?
I filmed that as a story time
Or your aunt?
long time ago when I was with Destiny, and I don't know if I ever uploaded it because that was when I deleted 60 videos from my phone. I'm sure you guys have been following me. Oh my god, who of you guys have been following me for that long? I deleted 60 videos from my phone, and that might have been one of them. But while I was at the airport, they literally told me to buy another plane ticket, which I get it, but it wasn't even full. Like our plane had I think like 10 people in it. I don't know. It was a whole thing. It was frustrating, but I don't want to have to do that ever again. I want to be able to wear a seatbelt and actually be able to like fit in a car better. I kind of mentioned this one earlier with like the mental fog. I just want like mental clarity. I really, really want that. So another reason why I want to lose weight is I want to be able to walk Twinkie more. I feel like she doesn't get like that walking exercise. She doesn't get a lot of exercise because I do play
Huh, interesting. So what makes us supposed to believe that you're actually watching her nowadays?
her a lot. Like she loves it so much. But I want to be able to like go on longer walks with her. So I don't know if you guys know this about me, but adoption is something that is like near dear to my heart.
No, fuck no. Fuck no. She should never be allowed to adopt. How Shane Dawson was able to, I have no fucking idea.
And it's something that I could see myself doing in the way future when I'm more like responsible, have my own place, things like
Nope.
that, because I feel like I couldn't have a kid now. But I do want that option. And I know that I would
Watch, she's going to start talking about that next in the fucking LCU. She's like, guys, yep, I'm filing for adoption.
not adopt to someone. Wait, does that make sense? Adopt to someone? Let me rephrase this. I know I wouldn't let someone my size adopt a baby because seeing someone my size, it's like, if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of a little baby? So
Period. So how are you taking care of your pets? Huh? Huh?
by losing weight, I want to be able to win tops. I want a daughter. I've always
Bruh, fuck off.
wanted a daughter. And it's something that, comes and goes, but
She'd be a danger to that little girl.
now it's like pretty strong, and I've cried a lot about it, just like thinking that I might never have a kid one day. It's kind of hard for me to like grasp, but
I would cry if you did.
maybe with weight loss, I could actually, have a dream come true and have a daughter one day. I want to be a better role model because I know there are some youngins who watch me, and I just feel like
Sorry. Bitch, you got me fucked up there.
I'm not role modeling the right way. I want to be able to visit LA. Have you guys ever had that feeling of being homesick somewhere that you've never actually lived? I am homesick for LA. It's weird, but it's a thing. I promise. Google it. I want better self-esteem.
She's such a crock. Because LA's fake as fuck.
My self-esteem now is just, it's horrid. It's not good. A lot of people think I like love myself and I'm obsessed with myself. You guys, I promise it's not true. There's nothing like physical about me that I like, and there's only a few things like non-physical that I like. Like, I'm giving, I'm an empath, I'm weird, I love being weird, just little things like that. But
wow, so nothing. Nothing, because all of those things aren't true.
My self-esteem is non-existent. So I'm pretty sure this is the last one on my list, and I want to be able to wear heels. I think heels are so freaking cute, and they can go good with any outfit depending on what the heels look like, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's just something else that I want to lose weight for. So I know this video is
Nah, flatten those real quick.
really long, but I really wanted to film 127 reasons for losing weight, and I hope I gave you guys some reasons for losing weight as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
That was so much. Holy God. And truth be told, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing she actually accomplished. I mean, she did end up getting a little bit of therapy. She ended up getting her cancer instead of reducing the risk of it. So, yikes, Ambi. 2020 to 2025 really wasn't her year. I will say, I think 2026 could be a better year for Amber. Could, potentially. I really don't know, though. I think, like anything else, Amber will fumble any opportunity given to her. So, I don't see it happening, especially now with Emily in the picture. But, we'll see. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning on in. This one's a little bit longer because the last two were rather short ones. So, make it up a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys, and spending your week with me if I don't catch you at all later today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.